Hey guys, it's Claire the Fiddle Leaf Fig Girl, and today I want to talk about something kind of fun, and that's developing a calendar to care for your Fiddle Leaf Fig. Now, when I talk about a calendar, I don't just mean the days of the week, but I also mean a monthly, a quarterly, and an annual calendar to keep your Fiddle Leaf Fig looking as good as it possibly can. So when we start out, let's talk about the daily actions that you would need to take with your Fiddle Leaf Fig. So if you're really ambitious and you want to take care of your Fiddle Leaf Fig every day, here are the steps to do that. So first of all, you just want to inspect your plant. Look out for anything like brown spots, dropping leaves, any insects, big problems like that. Consider gently wiggling your plant. This mimics wind in nature and actually contributes to your plant getting a stronger trunk. If you just give it a little wiggle and give it some resistance, it can actually create a stronger root system and a stronger trunk in your plant. And then on a daily basis, of course, you're just going to want to bond with your plant and enjoy its beauty and just be thankful that you have such a beautiful creature living in your home. Now, you don't necessarily have to take care of your Fiddle Leaf Fig every day, but I do recommend at least checking in once a week. I recommend Fiddle Leaf Fig Friday, and just give your plant a good once over. Consider whether it's time to water and fertilize your plant, and just check on its overall appearance. So definitely inspect for any insects or brown spots. You may even want to rotate your plant 1/4 turn to make sure that it grows in a symmetrical fashion. Use a soil meter to check your plant to see whether or not it's the appropriate time to water, if it's too dry or too moist, and then water as needed. So if it is time to water, you're going to want to water your plant. I really recommend fertilizing every single time you water. We make a Fiddle Leaf Fig plant food that's designed to be used every single time you water, so your plant is getting really consistent boosts of nutrients that it needs. And then share your photos. So use the hashtag Fiddle Leaf Fig Friday and share on Instagram with us, and we love seeing those pictures of your plants. Now, on a monthly basis, you're going to want to do a little bit more with your plant. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is any pruning. So take off any damaged leaves, whether it's insect damage or physical trauma or brown spots. You're going to want to remove any leaves that are having problems and are sucking energy from your plant. Then you're going to want to clean your plant. You know, having dust and dirt on your plant is keeping it from absorbing maximum sunlight, and it's keeping it from doing photosynthesis, and it just doesn't look very good to have a dirty plant. So at least once a month, you know, maybe take it outside, spray it with a hose. You could even put it in the shower, or just take a damp cloth and wipe all the dust off your plant. We make a really cool product called Leaf Shine that can actually protect your plant from insects and help keep it clean in the future. So you'll just kind of want to wipe down your plant. You can spray it with Leaf Shine and then wipe off any excess, and that will keep your plant really green and gorgeous and also keep it from accumulating dust in the future. Another bonus tip, if you really want to baby your plant, is you could treat it with our root supplement. This is a supplement that's designed to increase the immunity of your plant's root system, and you can use it once a month, and this really helps protect your plant against root rot in the future. Now let's talk about on a quarterly basis. I think it's really fun to keep a plant journal and over time watch how much your plant has grown. So quarterly, you may want to snap a picture and put it into your plant journal, or just save it and compare it with what your plant looked like 1 quarter ago, because these Fiddle Leaf Figs do grow really, really rapidly. Now is the time to again assess the overall health of your plant and assess the overall shape. It's a great time to think about pruning your plant. So if you start with a small plant and you're really looking to grow into like a tree shape, it's a great time to keep, removing the leaves on the tree trunk and keep encouraging your plant to branch. We do this with a technique called notching, and I have whole videos on notching, but you can encourage your plant to branch at the top so you get more of that tree-like aesthetic. So quarterly is a great time to prune your plant and just get it going towards the shape that you want it to be. It's also a great time to propagate your plant. So, remove any leaves that aren't really needed, to put them into a container with our propagation promoter and to create a new plant. So you can very easily clone your plant. I have tons of videos on how to do this, but my favorite thing to do is to propagate my plant probably quarterly, grow up little baby plants and give them away as gifts. And so it's a lot of fun to propagate your Fiddle Leaf Fig. So on an annual basis, there's a few things you want to do with your plant as well. The first thing is I really encourage you to repot your plant at least once a year. So if you want your plant to get bigger, you're going to want to go up in size. So you would want to increase, 2 to 4 inches in diameter of your pot, and then fill it in with good Fiddle Leaf Fig soil. This gives your root ball some time to expand and some space to expand so that it can support greater growth going up and out. If you don't want your plant to get any bigger, I would recommend top dressing your plant. This just means putting fresh soil on the surface. So if there's any exposed roots on the surface, you just want to put new soil on to protect those roots and just give your plant a little bit more soil and nutrition. And then on an annual basis, maybe think about redressing your plant. So maybe getting a new container, maybe putting it into a new basket, maybe just giving it a little bit of a refresh of where it is in your home, and just cleaning up your plant and giving it a new aesthetic, I think is a lot of fun. I hope this was helpful. If you have any tips or tricks for your Fiddle Leaf Fig calendar, please share them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.